Here we go. Everyone's partying. We're learning. Here we go. Nun Aleph Amud Aleph Anaya Mishnah. I think the Chazara was beautiful. I think we actually have pretty good clarity on a pretty difficult sugya, if I have to say so myself. But I think we, those who put in the time and energy, we did a good job. So here we go. Zak the Mishnah. A little bit easier. Mi Shaloi Ra'ah. Famous Maimari Chazal. If you look at the side, some the Bach over here throws in the word Amru. They said Kol Mi Shaloi Ra'ah. Okay, if you look at your little aleph, that's what the Bach throws in. Okay, whether it's that or just Mi Shaloi Ra'ah, Simchas Beis Shoeva. Either way, if you did not see Simchas Beis Shoeva, Lo Yira Simcha Miyamav. You never saw happiness, which is of course a Maimer Chazal that requires explanation, which don't know if we're going to get there today, but okay. So what is this Simchas Beis Shoeva? On Mata Yantav, of the first day of Yom Tif. Reminder, we're in Eretz Yisrael. There's only one day Yom Tif. Yardu lezes nashim. They went down to the lezes nashim. Umitaknin sham, and they literally fixed there. Tikkun gadol, a great fixing. Baruch atah Adonai, Yelinu Malachilam Shakol Miyavdrei. Erev Tov Chevra. Let's move this here. Someone has to dive over each other. They went down to Ezes Nashim. They made a Tikkun gadol. Yeah. Mitaktin sham Tikkun gadol. Minayros shel zahav hayisham. There were golden minayros. Varba safolim shel zav, and 5 bowls Erev Tov Rav Yaakov. And there were 4 bowls of gold birashem at their heads. So, if you've never seen this picture, it's a little bit hard to envision. If you've seen the picture, you know what it is. Who has in the back of their Gemara? I think you have in the back of your Gemara. Yeah. Open the back. These Gemaras have the back, I think. Yeah, here we go. It's basically like a candelabra on top of a pole. It's a pretty cool invention. Not that God needs my credit, but oh, that's awkward. They don't have a picture. Are you kidding me? Can you check yours? Where the picture?
I got top of the ball outside Target.
Yeah, Mashka's Oh, so we have a picture, but no, it's not this one.
I have one in my car. That's a good ChatGPT picture.
Here we go. Here. This is one decent picture. Check out this side of the page, left side of this page. I think this one might even have a better picture. You see, there's a tall stick. It's like a 4-pronged, candelabra matziv on the top.
The Yaki Shul have them coming out on the side of the beam. Goes like that.
It's like you bring a ride from Yaki Shul. It was inappropriate on itself.
It's like.
Oh, here you go. This is better. I know. I'm surrounded. I don't know what to do. Over here. This is a better picture. That's a better picture. Okay.
Another Yaki movement here today. Shimmy Schuster.
It's tough. So nice. Where? Oh, up there, right? Very nice. Very nice. Simplest. Well, tell you on to reach a chag. Yours that's no shim taking shim gadol. Menayer shalzav yisham, their candelabras of gold. Varba safolim shalzav, 4 bowls of gold barashem at their head. Now you see the picture, you can understand what's going on. Varba, you see it? No, a little further. Varba sulamais. Weiter, right here. And there were 4 ladders. A sulam is a ladder. So going from every. Not sure why I'm being nice to those who are not here, but I'm.
Have to know what to do when Mashiach comes in a couple of days.
Oh, that's for sure. So come learn Torah. That's what you should do.
No, in Zoom.
They're not in Zoom.
They're on Zoom. They're going to record it.
Yeah, on Zoom. Yeah. Ray Reisman. I don't know why this just comes to mind about the Beis HaMikdash. Ray Reisman once was talking about people talking in shul. So I said, don't worry, when the Beis HaMikdash will come. I said, what, you think then it's going to change? Still be talking in the Beis HaMikdash. Interesting perspective. Either way, I have no clue where we just got into that. And there were 4 children, Mepirche Kehuna, the young Kehanim, Ubiyadeyam, and in their hands, kadim were jugs, shel me'av esrim lug, 120 lug. So they would climb up these ladders, these young kids. This is Avada, where the Israeli Cheder Yingelach get it from, to climb up light poles. It's in their blood. And they held jugs of oil, can only imagine, and they put it in matilin the chosafel v'safel, and they put it into each and every bowl. Now, what were the wicks? Mavloi, beloyim means worn out clothing. Mavloi, the worn out, michnisei, pants of, or trousers, of kohanim. They would take the old kohanim trousers and umehem nehen, and their belts, mehen, from them, hayu mafkiin. They would form, what would they form? Wicks. Ubahen hayu madlikin. So they make a massive wick in this massive bowl on top of these massive candelabras and bowls of gold, the 120 lug of oil, and they would light them. Listen to this. There was not a chotzer in Gans Yerushalayim she'enoi mi'ira, that did not light up me'or beis ha'shayiva. So Rashi, the bottom line, keys us in how this is shaykh. Zok Rashi, lefi, everyone sees Rashi in the bottom of the Amid. Lefi shaminoirois kivoyim, they were tall, chamishim ama. It's approximately 80 feet. Rabbi say you're climbing up a ladder, a child holding a jug of oil 80 feet in the air. Sounds absolutely wild to me. Now, Rashi continues that Har Habayis Avada was Gavaya, was high. Fascinating. Says Rashi, V'koisal Mizrachi, which was Shulasayf Ezras Nashim, Hayanamach was lower. Can I read him say their Yuma? So we have these massive candelabras 80 feet up in the air, which are shining above the walls on top of the mountain, and it lights up the whole Yerushalayim. It was so we're not in the Beis Hamikdash, we're in the Azara. We're in the Azara, we're outside. It was just open. It was open. It was open air. It was just it was a courtyard. You could see a decent, I think here you get perspective over here. Not really. Yeah, here. You get a good perspective here. This was the Azara. If you saw a whole picture, it'd make life a lot easier. I'm tonight on my Talmud here tonight. I don't know why? How do you go anywhere with a Talmud? But wait. I think there's one more picture that could help us. Not move on. Thought they have a picture. No, they don't have one. Okay, right. Now, but by the way, it doesn't say how many of these there were. Just says Minoyreis Shalzav. Interesting. I was just thinking, like, if it lit up the whole Yerushalayim, there must have been a lot of them. Okay, weiter. Now, that was step one of the Simchas V'Sitrevo, was lots of light.
Wasn't an ace also? Did it?
I don't know. I would have thought that it was an ace, but Rashi seems to be very practical over here, telling you how high, how far. Says the Mishnah weiter. Chasidim.
So you should be able to see it. That I understand. That it should light up.
Yeah, no, I'm not disagreeing with you. Chasidim Anshe Maisa. So why do they do this? Interesting. They waved them things from mountain to mountain. So over there,
they were going outside your shrine.
Right. I think they were going mountain to mountain, going further. Yeah, but it is interesting that this is Chasidim Anshe Maisa, the Chasidim and Anshe Maisa, the men of good deeds, Hayameraktin Bifneim, they would dance. Ba'avukai shel ar, with torches of fire, Shebiyadim in their hands. Now, Rashi, the Mishnah says they would dance with torches of fire. Rashi gets you're good. Rashi gets a little bit more imaginative. Says Rashi in the top line, Zarkin oisam, they would throw them. Kalabe maila upward. Umekablin oisam, they would catch them. Says Rashi, look at Rashi weiter, fascinating Rashi. V'yesha, there were those Shebikian that were a baki, they were experts. Lasis came. Be'arba avukos, with 4 torches. Look at Rashi Vaiter. Oy b'shmaina, with 8 torches. What? Yeah, but this is like can you ask? Chasidim Vanshe Maisa. This is not like drunk from the pub. Oh, Ramaylich. Ramaylich. Oh, Ramaylich. V'zarik zu makabel zu. V'zarik zu makabel zu. It's like an interesting Melchus should learn how to juggle. Taka. He doesn't juggle. He does throw them up. At times. Yeah. Crazy. Massive. Like why? When? Like Weimer. And also anytime. Stam Tish. He runs with torches. Yeah. You don't watch. Okay. Says the Mishnah Vayter. Va'imrim lefneim, they would say in front of them, Divrei Shirois, words of song, v'tishbachis and praise. Now we're not done. V'halaviyim b'kinayrois, and Leviim with their harps, u'b'nevalim. Apparently there's an instrument called a lyre, L-Y-R-E, I have no clue what it is. U'b'tzaltzalim, and with cymbals, u'b'chatzaitzris, and with trumpets, u'b'klei shir, and all other instruments. Beloy misbar, without number, al chamish esrei milos, on the 15 steps, hayardois, that went down, me Ezras Yisrael, Ezras Nashim. From the Ezras Yisrael to Ezras Nashim, we really need a picture here.
That's where they played?
That's where they stood. So there's a picture here, a beautiful picture. You see Levium standing, but I don't know where this is. Okay, I'm just gonna have to try to explain it in English. This is the doors into the Kodesh, right? We have 2 parts of the Beis Hamikdash. We have the Kodesh and the Kodesh HaKadoshim.
What has the Mizbeach HaChitzon on?
No, that's even outside that. That's over here in the Azara. We need a picture. See here. This is where.
That's outside.
This is in the Azara. The Mizbeach HaChitzon is in the. Oh, here. Small picture, but it does much better justice. Okay, here we go. You hold this, sir, please. Thank you. You can't see what's going on here. Oh, here we go. And maybe that's what you meant. In the Ezras Kohanim is where the Mizbeach Chesed was. Okay, here, everyone. Let's.
This is the doors to Ezra's Kohanim. No?
Correct. Then there's the next doors here. Look over here.
Then the curtains.
Look over here. Just get this picture in your brain. I'm going to explain.
In the Beis Hamikdash, it was still curtains. Or?
That's the next doors. We're talking about the next doors.
Right.
So the doors into the Kodesh. Here goes into the Ezras Kohanim. That's where the Mizbeach HaChitzon was.
Here. These are the steps?
These are the steps. This is the outer Azar, Ezras Nashim. You go up these steps over here where the Mizbeach was. This is Ezras Kohanim. Then over there, that door that goes into the Kodesh. That's the Beis Hamikdash. Back there. Right. Yeah, we all got what's going on.
Ezras Nashim was where this.
Here, look at here. You get
where this the Zar. Where
this is where the Mizbeach. We're over here on these steps. This is Ezras Yisrael outside here. That's where the party is. This is Ezras Kohanim. This is Kodesh HaKadosh. Clark? However, look over here. Look over here. It's very important. Look at this picture, top left corner. You can hold it. I'm going to explain it to you in words. Going into the house, right outside the building, that's the Mizbeach HaChitzon. That's the Ezras Kohanim. It's Ezras Kohanim. It's over here. Ezras Kohanim over here. And then outside those doors, those rounded steps, that's where we are. This is the party. Oh, look at that party. Look at them dance. Look at that. Party. I like it. Getting jealous. Okay. So if you need an vision of the party at the top, bottom left corner. Okay. Now, there were 15 steps. By the way, these 15 steps. Yeah, about to.
Which one were they by?
We all know.
They were here.
They were Hasidim. This is Shailu.
They were here.
Yeah. Those are the steps. Right there, around the steps. Now, why 15? Very important to note.
But Israelim were allowed here.
Halfway. Very huge machlek is like half of Zvachim. He's trying to figure out. No. Israelim definitely can't go on the Mizbech. But there's parts where it's called the whatever. It's different parts of the Mizbech.
The rings were out here.
Correct.
And you're allowed chef.
Correct. How far you can go is a massive issue. But yes, there's a line of demarcation in the sand over there. How far you can go. There are 15 steps. Kineged Chamish Esrei Ma'ilo Shabtilim, the 15 Tilims, Shermalis. Shaleim Leviim Aimdim, then the Leviim stand. Beklei Shir with their instruments. Va'imrim Shira. Va'amdu Shnei Kohanim B'Shara Elyoin. 2 Kohanim stand at the upper gate. Sheyori that goes Me'ez Yisrael Ezras Nashim. That outer area is the Ezras. Again, I'm calling it Ezras Kohanim. That's past the Mizbeach. From the Mizbeach. Oh, we really need a picture.
Mizbeach is in there, there's nothing, right?
Mizbeach is in no.
No,
Ezras Nashim is the outside area where the party is. That's look at it.
And where does Ezras
Yisrael is right there by the Mizbeach. It's just called Ezras Nashim. It's a fascinating thing. I actually don't even know what it's called Ezras Nashim. Yeah. I don't even know if the ladies there, but it's called Ezras Nashim. So there are 2 Kohanim standing there. Shirin Me'ez Yisrael Ezras Nashim. Shnei Chatzitz B'dim, they have 2 trumpets. Kara HaGever, the Gever is the crier, the guy who yells. You know that guy calls out Tiku Variu V'Tiku. Higiu. Yes, every Chassidus says one of those. Higiu L'Mayla Asiris. He got to the 10th step. Tiku Variu V'Tiku. Higiu L'Azara. Tiku Variu V'Tiku. So they continuously blew shofar as they came down the steps. Hayatoikim V'Olchan Hashmegia L'Shara Yoytzei Mimizrach. So they got to this certain shar. Let's get the translation. Then we're gonna have to get a better picture. What's at this shar? They turned their face. They reached. They reached the shar Yitzim Mizrach. If they turned their face in Mizrach Lameir. V'amru Avoseinu Shaya b'Makom Hazeh. Our forefathers are in this place. Achayreim el Heichal. Their backs were to the Heichal. Paneim Kedma, and their face were eastward. Umishtachavim Kedma l'Shamish. Va'anu l'koinenu. And we to you, Hashem, are our eyes. Rav Yehuda Imer, hayu shnayim, hayu shoinim, v'imrum. They would repeat, shoinim, they would repeat. V'imrim anu l'ka u'l'ka'inu. We are to Hashem is our eyes. Let's try to get one more picture over here to get a little bit more clarity. Here. Just don't know why don't they zoom out? It'll make life so much easier. Here we go. This picture, bottom left corner, with everyone on the steps. Those are the 2 Kohanim standing at the top of the door. So the Kohanim stand there, and they're holding trumpets. Guy would yell out, "Tiku Variu V'Tiku," and this was the procession as they walked downward. And then they got, turn over the page, they got to this, they're going to this shadow. That's what they're on the way to. You're going to see what's going on over here. This is going to be the Nisa Chamayim. It's going to be the whole procession. Emir Tashem. So what we learned in the Mishnah, a bunch of incredible details. And this we're going to pause. A bunch of incredible details were the Simchas Beis HaShoeva, the fires, what made the wicks, and then finally, where the Leviim were on these 15 steps that were connected to Sheramalisis. They were connected to Sheramalisis, and the Kohanim at the door blowing the Chatzot Reis. So let's just learn one line of the Gemara. It's a Geshemaka line, Taner Rabbanan. Mishla Ra Simcha Sheva. This is the first line of the Mishnah. Lo Ra Simcha Miyavi. You never saw Simcha. Now the Brisa says another one. Mishla Ra Yushalayim B'Tivarta. If you didn't see Yerushalayim in its glory, B'Tivarta, Lo Ra, you never saw Karach, a city, Nechmad, that is Chamud. Doesn't mean cute. It means gorgeous. Mashikazeh, choose your adjective. Ma'elam in your world. Mishaloi Ra Beis HaMikdash Bibinyanai. Lo Ra Binyan Mifu'ar Ba'elam. You never saw a beautiful building in your life. Now, Maihi, we're going to stop over here. The Gemara now is going to go and paint a picture of the beauty of the Yerushalayim, of the Beis HaMikdash. Particularly, we're going to talk about Binyan Hurdas, which was during the second Beis HaMikdash. Hurdas came along and he rebuilt good chunks of the Beis HaMikdash in a more beautiful fashion, which we'll pick up from here. Let's try to do some chazara over the Mishnah over Shabbat.